Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Are you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's going on, people? Woo! What's going on, people? Today is now Wednesday, and I want to talk to you in reference to transsexuals. Yes, this is Transsexual Wednesday. So what I said I was going to talk to you in reference to transsexuals. Um, there's a lot of things that we need to talk about in reference to transsexuals and transitioning. Now, you do know that if you want to be a transsexual, you have to go on hormone therapy. So let me just put a little bug in your ear. If you want to be a transsexual and you want to try to be as possible or as close to it as possible, let me just tell you a few things. You cannot drink liquor. As far as weed, I don't know. But from what I'm hearing, everything slows down the process. And when it comes to weed or cigarettes and stuff like that, what it does, it creates blood clots because it dries inside your body of the skin, which makes the hormones can't travel through your body much effectively. Now, I know you're going to get a little upset because, not my weed. And I always been like a boozer. But I said, well, I'll just pop a hormone and drink a drink and it'll be on its way. But if it's got to do, it's going to do. If it doesn't, does it. It just won't be done. Anyway, so that being said, let's talk about silicone injection into the face. I know. You don't want to talk about that, but we have to go into this, girls. We have to get into it and talk about the tea. Now, there are a lot of girls out here who wants to be passable, like me. Well, um, mm, don't want to be passable. Well, I do everything the opposite way. Don't really give a shit. So, but I'm just gonna put out the figure when it's not for me. And the girls like me who don't really give a shit, we don't really care at the end of the day because it is what it is, and we'll get the same fucking men the passable ones will get anyway. Because at the end of the day, they really don't give a fuck. All they're trying to do is get a fuck. And that being said, a lot of times we go and we get silicone and stuff pushed into our face. I have been a victim of that. I was popping hormone pills and stuff like that, and every day I woke up looking harder than the last night I went to bed. So what happened was I said, you know what? Let me go. I watched the other girls. This is how it goes. You watch other girls, look at their face, and the girls are so fucking stunning. But 9 times out of 10, they're not going to tell you what they did. Oh, girl, I took a pill. Oh, girl, the hormone changed my voice. Sweetie. So you're looking at them and everything and stuff like that. And of course you go to another girl and say, well, she's really pretty. It's a girl, she had work done on that face. That is not a natural face and that's not from hormones. Now there are some girls out here who can pop a hormone pill and it does change their face. Now me being prior offender, I realized that I was one of those girls who could pop a pill and my face would change and look more cunt. But I had to decide whether it was going to be a hormone pill or the liquor. I picked the liquor. Whoa! Honey, it looked like a drink, Gutty. And it was hard to be stressing me the fuck out. Okay. Calm down, Raven. Okay. Now, you have to sit up there and everything, and once they pump your face and stuff like that, what they do is they hit you here, and they hit you here. And when they hit your face, we call these things apples. Now, apples are what they do when they stick your face up like this. Okay? Sometimes some girls need more to get cheekbones, which goes up like this. These are mine, so I don't want to hear no shit. But for all those who are going to say, no, they're not, okay, they're not. Nothing is mine. Everything about me is fake. Everything, blah, blah, blah. But the ones who see my boy pictures know the truth. Okay. Anyway, so we get these things because basically we want to do is fit in. So basically we want to do is try to find something legally close to looking like a woman, if not even looking more passable, even looking more realer than a woman. Hey, it is what it is. I've seen it happen. I've seen it tons of time happening. As far as me, as far as other girls, yes, I've seen it. And lots of times what we do is we get our faces pumped and stuff like that, and we always forget when your face settles. It's just like when you get your ass pumped. Once it's pumped, you hit it, it swells up. It's not because there's a lot of silicone there. It's actually been hit because it's swelled up. Now, oh, my body is fabulous, but then when it goes down, you gag. Now, let me just tell you a few things about the face. We're not even going to go into the body. Now, when you sit up there, you're getting silicone put into your face and stuff like that. They pump it around here and sometimes down in here because a man's face Some of them, not everybody's. And it's not for everybody. So I'm about to say, oh, well, it didn't do this for me. And then but you say, no, it's not for everybody. So I don't want to hear no shit about some fucking it worked for you and oh, you look all fabulous, bitch. Because 9 times out of 10, you already look like a fucking woman before you started, freak. Anyway, oops. I'm just saying it for the girls who like to read and always got to bring negativity to everything I say. And not trying to help for the girls who needs help, who's trying to find their way and trying to find how did she get to where she got to. I'm talking the tea. Anyway, so to get it pumped in here, because a lot of times when it comes to a guy's face and stuff like it's more, so they fill it in. Okay, fine. That being said, now her face is filled in and stuff like that, and she's looking more real and more rain and stuff like that. A lot of girls do object to this, and they say, well, I'm not doing it to my face because that's my Carter. Carter mean your face. Now, that being said, I'm a victim of that. I got to put in here because I needed it for fillers. My face was cut like this, like a fucking model. That's when I lived in New York. Everybody thought it was model. Anyway, but I have no reason why because I really don't give a fuck at the end of the day. I'm just trying to help those who think that, the hormone pill did it to me. It did not. And for, you have to understand one thing within me, what happened to myself. I'm only going to talk about me. When I had got my face, like they put a little bit here because they had to even it out, it kept falling. Now, I went back again because I couldn't understand why the apples would sit in my face and they fell. So I'm saying to myself, oh wow, okay. So then I said, well, I did it again, and I walked down the street. Guys was like hooting and hollering. Had my head snatched in the ponytail. It was hollering, and the apples fell again. The following 3 days, they fall. So as they fall again, I said, no, I'm not going back, because now, right about now, I'm gonna end up gagging. And then thank God for people who are honest with me that will grab me, put me in a headlock, and punch me in the face and say, bitch, no more. I love y'all because I know you're always in my case, and please don't call me up talking this because you know who I'm talking to. My little sister, do not start. Anyway, so you get these things done in your face, and lots of times some of us girls do not make it. Now, sometimes we don't never really see our face, and we only can see our faces being fat. But reality, your face is actually pumped. People will let you know what they think you are. They'll call you miss, ma'am, or whatever the case may be. And I'm not talking about gay people. I'm talking about public people on the streets. Now, if they're already calling you miss, ma'am, and all this, if you haven't had nothing done, don't touch your face. That's all I'm going to tell you. Do not touch your face. And I know it's hard because you're never really going to see yourself like everyone else does, because it's hard to look at yourself and be very critique on how you really look. I'm one of that offender as well. I don't see myself. I see myself look hard like a man. Now, I always told that I don't. However, that's not what I see. So I have to go by what other people tell me about myself, but it's not my truth or how I feel about myself. Anyway, so that being said, there are girls out here who's gotten silicone put into their face where they've had disaster stories. And it's so sad because I've watched people take their pictures and put them out there, and they make fun of them, and they laugh and say, well, silicone goes wrong. And it's really sad because some of these people that you put these pictures up of are really nice people. Now, we all have to have a little empathy when it comes to them and stuff like that, because the simple fact of the matter is that they were trying to achieve something so they wouldn't be picked on or made fun of anymore. Everybody's not walking around like me thinking that, I don't give a shit, I'm wearing blonde hair, fuck you, and da-da-da. Some people really do care. And the simple fact of the matter, we have to have more empathy when it comes to our other girls who gotten work that was done that was, a little messed up. You don't say to them, oh, girl, what happened to your face? Oh, my God, girl, you need to get some of that shit taken out. She already knows. So don't do that to her. She already knows what's going on. Anyway, so that being said, I also know you have to keep in mind that when you get silicone put inside of your face, it hasn't settled, and you end up in a fist fight, that you may end up with a dent in your face. I'm an offender of that, but however, I'm not offended of the dent in my face. However, I am offended of the one fighting. In fact, I've had 4 fist fights, and I've showed you, and I forget. Sometimes a girl forgets. When you say something wrong, sometimes a girl forget her face has been a little hit here, but you gotta hit me there. But then again, I haven't had that much, so you have to hit me here. But I'll be so much into the fucking remix, honey. Hitting that bitch and man in the face talking about who run the world. He's like, trannies. Anyway, I'm just playing, so don't start. But the girls. But anyway, I'm just saying. So, and the thing about it is we have to be much more lenient. And if you want to do this type of regimen that you want to get your face pumped and stuff like that, you have to be very careful of who you go to. Even though just like real doctors say stuff like that, sometimes people make mistakes. And when you fuck with your face, honey, your card and your face that represents you, when people mess your face up, honey, it's nothing like the word I'm sorry. Bitch, you will not tell me you sorry and you got me the face of a gag of a lifetime. We about to, honey, If I'm gonna look like a clown, it will be. You could just imagine what's about to happen to yours. You pumped your way, and I'm gonna pump it mine, and I have to do something to yours because I'm gonna be ruined. So we might as well walk around the road together. We can hold hands and just hop along Cassidy. We've got fucked up faces, but at the end of the day, you have to be careful who do your face. And make sure that bitch has no animosity against you, honey. You come out looking like the Joker from Batman with a smile that you can't seem to shake. And anybody's looking at you going, oh, girl. You know, and that's not what you want. Anyway, that's my 101 class on your face being pumped. And for all the girls who don't even want to pump, go do you, boo-boo. I'm proud of you. Hands to that for the girls like me who went and got a little something extra. Hey, we did what we needed to do. Some of us got lucky, some of us didn't. Some of us are talking about silicone poisoning, and you don't even know if the stuff really blends in with your bloodstream. And then you have someone who can pump your face and pump you in your arteries, in your face, and your face swell up. It's a lot you have to consider before you do that procedure. There's also the hormones. The hormones will, you know, slowly, it's a slow process. Sometimes people want the quick fix. I want the quick fix. I don't got time to be up all day with big ass titties and a big ass man's face. I'm sorry. So I'm one of the silicone abusers. I've done it. I mean, first of all, I came my mother's body. My body looked just like a straight up boy's. If it looks like this is because simple fact of that, there was work done. So be like, what all you got? I said everything, honey, every A to C. I had to go, I had to go. You was on your way with a pill. I got there a couple of minutes early. Anyway, I just want to put that out there. When you touch your face with silicone, make sure you're very careful. Because even girls I know who got their face pumped by people that were very good had to really fuck up some work. Remember, every artist doesn't do great things. Every art is not art. Sometimes some art is really fucked up, but you just don't get it. And you don't want somebody standing in front of you and say, I just don't get what you done to your face, but you look a mess. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching. And I want to thank you for subscribing. And all my girls out there in the struggle like me, and all the trans men that's out there in the struggle like me, and all the people that are different, I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them.